Hey everyone, I'm going to be doing a spread that I just created. It's called the Relationship Crystal Clear Intent. This is a 6 card spread. This is just a demo. This isn't necessarily anyone's particular reading. This is just kind of giving you the idea of what this reading will be like and what to expect in each position and what information you would possibly get. I call in my guides and anyone watching this guides, and that everyone gets a clear and accurate message for them. And once again, this is just a demo. This isn't necessarily for a particular person. So, position 1. What is the purpose of this connection/relationship? Well, we got 2 here. We got 7 of Pentacles and the Devil. Wow. Okay, so this is really saying the purpose of this example relationship or connection is to really be careful and protect what you have, and to understand that being selfish sometimes is for the highest good, because you're able to set boundaries. If you don't have boundaries, then you will in fact lose quite a bit. And it's not because you're trying to be open and loving and caring. Being a walking mat is not the solution here. The purpose is to really get to know yourself and get to reestablish your weak points so that you can make stronger boundaries, so you can become stronger in those weak points. And this could be shadow work as well, and I mention this a lot, but it's very prominent lately in a lot of my work. So the purpose of it is to really see where these addictions, where these loose boundaries are. What are you trying to receive from that person? So it's also a question of your own integrity. What are you trying to get as well out of the relationship? Not just the purpose of the relationship as a whole or what they're trying to get, but it has to be put out on the table, all of it. So a lot of it is to reestablish boundaries and communication and protection. So the next one is, what are the hidden subconscious information? So this is subconscious mainly for them, what you're not aware of, and maybe they're not aware of it either. So again, this is kind of shadow work, but this could also be from you as well. And the card that came through is Ace of Wands. So again, it's about what is driving you, what is causing you to get the energy, the motivation, the spark to want to continue this connection or relationship. What are you trying to why are you trying to establish information? Is it to benefit you, to benefit the other person, to benefit both? Or is it to really find out if this person is who you think they are? There is a lot of again, this is just a example of a relationship spread, but this is getting pretty deep. So I don't know if someone needs to hear this. Maybe it's for myself too. But really, what's hidden is there is a lot of unconscious and subconscious information that we have not yet fully understood, and we've acted upon it without actually digesting it completely. And this is causing problems. This is causing us to not only hinder ourselves, but possibly withdraw from blessings in our life. That makes sense. So the third position is, what is the hard lesson learned that haunts you or them today? So the World. So this is about all, to me, the World is a very significant card. It's one of the major arcana. So a lot of people look at this as kind of like the wheel, like the world encompasses a lot, right? A lot of information, a lot of experiences. Excuse me. So this is really saying the hard lesson is understanding the information and the experiences that you have been through and accumulated can be harmful, but it also can be helpful. So you have to really start to discern when to use this information and how. Because when it haunts you, it could be a shadow thing again, and that could have you provoke yourself or others, or really self sabotage yourself or a connection or a relationship, or even your own progress and your own prosperity and abundance, because you're holding on to things that no longer serve you, that no longer needs to be in your toolbox for survival. It's actually going to be the reason why you're regressing instead of progressing. And I hope that makes sense. But that's a really powerful, for it being a demo, that's wow. Okay, so number 4 is what blessing is coming from this. So, what blessing is coming from the situation, from this connection, from this relationship? You might not even be in a relationship. This might be a relationship with yourself or with spirit. 8 of Swords. Okay, so again, this is a lot of mental clutter. This is a lot of mental struggle. And it's really, again, I feel like with the swords, it's about motivation and how heavy it affects the mind and the actions. So really consider that all this energy, all this mental clutter is there to help you maybe reestablish your time management, reestablish your boundaries. Again, this boundaries is very strong in this demo reading. And it's also about understanding that the blessings is the present moment. It's not in the past, it's not necessarily in the future. It's right now. It's what we have in the now, in the moment. And with this card, very it to me it depicts a lot of like a soldier carrying their wounds, like a purple heart, so to speak. And to carry that with honor and dignity and respect for yourself, but not to constantly promote that to other people so that they have more of a way to approach you in a way that could be very victimized. So you don't want to victimize yourself necessarily, um, but you also don't want to over uh, display your courage, because that is going to challenge some people as well. So the blessing really is to understand what you have and to mold that into something that can be a blessing for not only yourself but for somebody else. Number 5 is what is the outcome if you stay in this connection, this relationship, stay together, whatever it might be. 3 of Wands. So this is about in kind of to me it's like a liminal space. It's about action. It's about the physical realm in a lot of the aspects, but it's emotional too when I think of the wands. And this is saying that you're going to, once again, this reminds me of someone building a bonfire, survival and things like that, creating something beautiful out of something that seems so, I don't want to say something, I feel like it's something that could be easily overlooked if that's what spirit's really trying to convey to me, clairvoyantly and clairaudiently right now. And with this, I feel like if you stay, then you are still going to have to make decisions. You're still going to have to let go of some things. You're still going to have to really search and find what kind of quality and quantity you want in your life and how that's going to affect everything around you. Because that is going to really be the, I'm trying to figure the right word that they're trying to, it's interesting how they try to convey things, and I try to make it so it's understandable to you guys and to myself, because it's, I don't know how to explain it, but you're gonna have to make decisions that to understand that it's okay to make the wrong decision. You can always try again. Don't self-sabotage yourself. Don't say you're incompetent or you're um not smart enough. You know, you, if your heart is in it and your highest intention for both people's involved, then you know, go with that. You will come to another point again where you can make something change. And the last card is, what is the outcome if you go your separate ways? So this might be, like I said, if it's with spirit, if it's with yourself, if it's with actual romantic relationship or business connection, whatever. It's saying, what is the outcome of that? And this is the the King of Swords, I'm sorry. So again, this is about someone that is going to be very confident in what they want, being assertive, someone that can be kind of deceiving, but not in deceiving as to hurt other people, but to really try to create a controlled environment or a controlled situation, or even um a very strong intent in their life. So if you go your separate ways, this is just kind of a demo. This isn't just anyone particular. This is saying that you need to be aware of what you're doing and how you're conveying yourself to others, and to not let your mind entrap you to where you are not going to be able to progress in life. It's going to keep you stagnant. And some people might be like, okay, well, let's look, and I feel like needs to happen, because this is spirit really. It's funny, but it's not. They're really wanting me to pull this out, right? Okay. Yeah, see, this is saying, like, you can pause this and read this, but this is basically saying that this card is saying that confidence. They know what they're doing. It's not deceiving necessarily, but it's very intentional. It's very controlled. It's very laid out. Okay? So what they're saying, spirit, is to really, when you go your separate ways, you need to work on an individual goal, but work for a common goal for those around you in a healthy way, not in a way that is going to give them a false hope or give them an idea that is not the case at all. And it's about really delegating responsibilities, really making a dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work, so to speak. And this is saying that in all aspects of your life. This might mean getting an app that helps you manage your time better, that helps you prioritize better, that if you're not able to prioritize right, then you have that resource. So it's about also gaining resources in order to have higher success than if you would have stayed with them, or maybe the same amount of success, but it's individualized. So I do hope that makes sense. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. And if you would like to get your own personal reading, private and very individual and very special, then please reach out to ravenofhope.com, or you can also get a hold of me through email, paranormalangel06@gmail.com, and I will put that in the link below. Please check out my YouTube channel, Raven of Hope. Please check out my TikTok, Raven of Hope, as well. You could put hashtag Raven of Hope, it should come up. And then also check out my Facebook, Raven of Hope. And thank you again for your love and support in watching this video. If you have stayed through the whole video and you like these demo readings to see what the readings are going to be like on each of the readings I offer on my website, just go ahead and put a heart so that I know that you're watching these, that you want more of these, and that you are considering now getting a reading from me personally because of these demo readings and what these spreads are offering, because these are channeled spreads through my own vessel. I have not took from anybody else. So if you do use these spreads, I would like credit. You can use them and sell them if you want on your own shop, but please put that they are created by Heather Downey or Raven of Hope so that they know that you are being full of integrity and that the spread help you in some way to where you want to promote the spread for your own benefit. So yeah, many blessings.